Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by the Forge quickly. I want to show you something today, and I'm going to call it the convex edge advantage. We're going to see how a convex edge just cuts so much superior over even a full flat grind. Now this is a Ontario knife, what is this? SP43. It's a 1095 high carbon steel knife. And you'll notice it's full flat grind, and that's awesome. And that has the potential to be a great cutter, but I'll just cut right to the chase. See that relief edge right there? It's too steep. It will not cut well, and I'll show you one of the ways you can tell. Look at the tip here. Look how abrupt they ground it from thick to trying to make it thin with that tip. That tip is just not gonna cut. That's too steep of an angle. Right, so you'll be able to shave hair with it, certainly, and this is a brand new knife. Everything's hair shaving sharp in this knife. You'll be able to shave hair with that, but it's not going to cut through stuff, and I already know it, but I'll demonstrate it in a second. Now, just going off the tip for a while, that's one done incorrectly. Just a quick, abrupt cut right there. See how thick that is? This one done correctly. See how it tapers to the tip, and the tip is very fine. And you might think, well, that tip will break easier. But actually, no, I guarantee you this tip can go more through more abuse than this one, because it's differentially heat treated, and this is heat treated the same hardness all throughout. So the spine is just as hard as the edge, and it's going to snap. For mine, the spine is soft and the edge is hard, and it will not snap. And I've tested that time after time. So that's a correctly done point. Here's another correctly done point. And here is an incorrectly done point. And it makes all the difference when it comes to trying to cut or slice with that last little bit of blade there. And that's going to also diminish all your penetrating power. Now, again, this is brand new, freshly out of the box. You can see how polished the edge is, hair shaving sharp. Let me just show you how this cuts through leather. Okay, you see what's going on here? Okay. This is not freshly sharpened. I just gave it a strop before the video. What is the difference there? Why is this knife just gliding through it, and this knife is having a horrible time? In fact, it's not even having a time going through it. And yet this one is hair shaving sharp. You can hear that, right? You can see that hair that it shaved off my arm. So look at that. It's still on the edge. You can see it there. So what's going on here? Doesn't matter how sharp it is. If that angle right there is too abrupt, it's just not gonna cut. And this is what factory knife makers apparently don't understand. If they had just convexed this, put a little more time into this thing would be cutting amazing. In fact, I could take this and give me 10 minutes or so, and I can make this cut as well as a Mars fire knife. But that's what happens, factory versus handmade. It's not even that this knife is sharper. Its edge geometry is better. I could dull this knife, it would still cut better than this knife. That's how important that convex edge properly done is. So just remember that demonstration there, the difference between that and this here. And let's just show that tip too. I mean, it's gonna be years before I get through that. There, okay? Now, it may not be first time with this, but let's just try with this one here. Okay, you saw what just happened there? One, okay. So that's what that taper is doing. And again, this is not my knife, so I'm not gonna abuse this and do a tip breaking test, but I would bet my life savings that this tip is even more durable than this one. So there you go. A quick demonstration of how handmade, especially convex, is vastly superior to factory knife. This isn't a bad one. This isn't a Bud K knockoff. This is Ontario Knife Company. They're pretty well known, and they do pretty well, but not as well as a handmade knife. So thanks for watching. I hope this helped kind of illustrate to you the importance of buying something handmade and the usefulness of a convex edge. If you want something like this, let me know in the comments. I can make one up for you. And please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all next time.